Top of the morning to you, or afternoon or evening, whenever you may be watching. My name is Scott, I represent the SL in GameSLAM, here with Sergio for the, I believe, 25th episode of the Pokemon Blue Nuzlocke, the 25 days of Christmas, of GameSLAM Christmas in May. Let's start off with what we always do, which is a team recap, starting with our licensed professional, our Jolteon Dan, CPA, 93 speed, using Quick Attack, Sand Attack, Takedown, and Thunder Wave. Next on the list, we have Austin, who is a Charmeleon, but soon hopefully growing some wings and learning to fly. Level 35 with Seismic Toss, Slash, Ember, and Cut. Unfortunately, we still have Cut on him. Next up, we have Cornice Boy, the Nidoqueen, level 31, who has Body Slam, Horn Drill, Scratch, and Poison Sting. Next up on the list, we have the newly evolved Brian, the Venomoth, level 31, rocking out with Tackle, Disable, Stun Spore, and Leech Life. Next up, we have Kevin, the level 31 Pidgeotto, who has Wing Attack, Sand Attack, Quick Attack, and Fly, a lot of attacks. And unfortunately, I did some research to see that Kevin does not evolve until level 36. Next up on the list, we have Jobenny, last but not least. Joben is in the cemetery. Jobenny rocking out with Headbutt, Amnesia, Rest, and Skull Bash. So, nice full recap of the movesets. We're going to jump right into our next battle, because I took a peek at the map quest, at the town map, and we still have a lot of trainers to get to. But that is a good thing, because as you can see in the leveling with these filthy casuals, we are lower than we need to be. We're going to want to be in that upper 30s range, at least, to face Koga. And I am noting that we just saw a Swords Dance. I'm just taking some notes here. And we just saw a second Swords Dance, so I don't like what I'm seeing. I'm going to go into our bulkiest member and hope for some Paralyze hacks, because I don't like what I'm seeing. Oh, at all. I do not like what I'm seeing at all. Do I risk the Horn Drill or do I do the Body Slam? I think we risk the Horn Drill. That's what we do when we miss it. Luckily, fully paralyzed. A Body Slam, 2-hit KO would have done the trick, and a +4 Fury attack with our Leer down is sinking Cornice Boy. If we could wall one more Fury attack, oh boys, we were raising the pitch of our voice, because that was a scary first battle for a measly 331 experience split two ways. So these bird keepers are just out for absolute blood. I don't know what I did to them, but they are out for just absolute blood right now. So we already faced that guy on the bike. I'm already caving in my chair per usual. Let me just pause this update. There we go. Hopefully it doesn't freeze up the video too bad. Looks like it's still recording. So I want to say we need to get back west somehow. I thought there were more trainers there, but I'm just going to run into whoever we can battle and just explore. So have you ever taught your bird Pokemon how to fly? Actually, yes, we do have Kevin, who knows how to fly, and hopefully Austin can soon. But I really need to be careful with these freaking bird keepers, because they are out for blood today. Is it a blood moon? Is it a twilight new moon? Because these guys are just firing their takes at us like they're gosh darn Stephen A. Smith. So I'm going to take you down if we can land one. But in the meantime, like I said, looking at that town map, there is quite a bit of route left to cover. And because of that, it's probably not going to be the most glamorous of episodes, but I do think this is some clutch experience that we desperately need. So now that he's healed up, Dan should be able to take out this Doduo. which is of the least favorite species on the GameSLAM channel after A-Bag famously was beheaded by a drill peck, and 2 growls is going to take us out of the zone of KOs. So we're having all kinds of trouble to start off here. All kinds of trouble. Dan growing to 31. Thank you for that. Trying to learn Thunder Shock, which of course we're going to say yes to. For whatever reason, I didn't think he could learn this, but it's been a while since I've looked at his learn set. Between Sand Attack and Thunder Wave, I'm going to forget Sand Attack. I do still think Takedown and Quick Attack are very necessary. So 1, 2, poof. We're going to say goodbye to that. And we finally have a Thunder Shock to take down these freaking bird keepers. So let's see what this is doing. And of course, this is one of the weakest electric attacks. So I will take that type of damage all day. All day. So that special finally is getting to be utilized by Dan, who is a level 31 licensed professional Jolteon. So we've been waiting for this for quite a while. Let's put him in the front. Let's take a peek if we can see anything to the left. Nope, I definitely already did that before the last battle. So this is that kind of bridge structure, like we're waiting in line at Times Square, where we're going to have a lot more battles to go. So another Bird Keeper, another 90s Mohawk with a Pidgeotto, with a Kevin of his own. So we're just going to go for some slash attacks, but you know what, let's go to everyone's favorite segment, which is life updates with Scotty. Just want to talk about my day a little bit. Not even too much of note about the day itself, but today is a Friday. This is a casual Friday here on the channel, and I just have to say, with it being a holiday weekend we're going into, the Memorial Day weekend, I really hit a wall at like 1:30 p.m. where I was just mentally checked out. Not only checked out from work, but I just had an epiphany that I wanted to start recording the show. You know, I just wanted to start recording the show. So that did some scary damage, but I think Slash should have no problem taking out the Fearow. Nice critical hit just to be disrespectful. And Austin going to 36, I don't really think there's anything of significance with that, right? But we're going to defeat the Bird Keeper. Aw, bummer. And after taking this money... Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh! Boys will be boys! We've been waiting for that one for quite some freaking time. Almost as fast as Dan now. And look at that special, too. So... we're gonna want something better than Ember. And my goodness, I'm gonna have to check the learn set for when we get that. But boys and girls, the wait is over. This is exactly what I was thinking about at work, which is why I couldn't get anything done, because I wanted a Charizard, and he also hit the century mark on HP. So we're gonna continue this way. I see a biker, I think, and he says, "What are you looking at?" Okay. Okay, it is a biker. It is a biker, and he wants to fight. We're seeing coughings, which are fresh meat as far as Brian is concerned. And I did look at the Brian learn set. I studied up on it, and you know, he's not doing as much damage as I would want. His coughing must be real bulky. Is it Pokerus coughing? Anyways, level 38 is the magic number for when we get Psybeam. Psychic is later on. I don't remember when. But Psybeam I'm targeting. However, I still do think it's not going to be in our best interest to use Brian in Koga's gym. Just because in the weird Gen 1 super effective typing, as we've seen, it is poison moves are super effective on Bug. Or maybe I got that backwards, but poison is super effective on Brian. That's what I'm trying to get to. And because of that, we don't want to use him in those risky situations. So I still might use him. Just because I'm me and I take my word out of it all the time. As you can see, Smog doing super effective damage there. That's what we want to avoid. So that Leech Life is going to take out this Coughing. Little more experience for Brian, and we will face the last Coughing here. Unfortunately, it's taken us like 4 Leech Lives per Coughing. So he's probably going to be only in the cards for one more battle after this for the moment, but that is okay with me because we're just chipping away at those levels, getting a little more experience. And now that we have a Charizard, I mean, we got the quarterback, we got the franchise quarterback, we have our Andrew Luck, as we say around here, and we're gonna need some Andrew Luck. If you know what I'm saying, because it is a Nuzlocke. So level 32, didn't peep the stats because I am not that fast of a reader, but we will switch Brian out because he only has a few Leech Lives left. Let's put Kevin in the front. So I did just quickly mention it in the team recap, but to slow down my gargle, I do want to make it clear that I really thought Pidgeotto evolved at 31 or 32. Like, I would have told a sweet old lady that while helping her cross the street. I definitely would have told her that. But it turns out I would have been lying to her face because Pidgeotto does not evolve until frickin' 36. Okay? So, 310 experience. This is gross. Let's put Joe Benny in the front and just headbutt away. We're just gonna headbutt away. Whirlwind. I don't think your little wings are gonna flap this behemoth of a buffet specialist. So yeah, we're gonna just headbutt these guys into oblivion. But I will say that that was disappointing, because I'm trying to think of a level goal for Koga's gym. I feel like Austin, I want it a minimum of 38. The rest of the team, minimum 35. And with that being said, yeah, we might as well get Kevin up to his evolved form of 36. But even with all the trainers left in this route, I think it's going to take some grinding. I don't think we have enough experience on the table to get us where we need to be. But we'll see. I don't want to just call it out right now in terms of doing grinding or whatnot. I like to take risks as they present themselves, such as talking to this female right here. And she says, "My cute Pokemon wish to make your acquaintance." I have a guy right here who would like to say what's up, junior trainer. And we see another Pidgey, which means this will be a low experience battle. Thankfully, we got wing attacks to toss out there. Oh, that doesn't even do that much. That doesn't even do that much. We'll use Fly. I guess we'll use Fly. Dodging your sand attack. But you know what I have really been slacking at lately is Breath of the Wild. I was, sitting here bragging about it probably 3-4 episodes ago, and I have not played that game in about 5 weeks now. Just busy with running, busy with this show, with work, closing on my condo, and I have not picked up the Switch in 5 weeks. Did I say months earlier? I meant weeks. Definitely meant weeks. Didn't have the game 5 months ago. But we have a Pidgeotto here for a little Spider-Man Point Showdown. And I will use Fly again. I like how when it flies up, it makes a little capsule-y, little capsule there. But yeah, the reason I bring up Breath of the Wild is we got a frickin' 3-day weekend now. Shout out Memorial Day. Thanks, Uncle Sam. And while I do plan on recording this show a little bit more frequently and also doing some stuff around the house, I do plan on dedicating some time to Breath of the Wild. So I guess we haven't faced this guy. I always go with bird Pokemon. Wow, man, you're not the only one. Real original. That's real mature. Nice overalls, too. Actually, those are pretty sweet. Only level 20s here. You know what's kind of annoying is you take all the steps. You really work the Fitbit and make the rounds here in hopes of getting some great experience for the team, getting some money along the way, but we're getting like 300 per. I mean, yeah, we got a Pidgeotto coming up. I'll put Dan in for these. These are a good Dan matchup. But it's like, really? You know, I really want to be facing just the Pidgeottos or the Weezings or the Wigglytuffs, as we saw the Papa Molly last episode. And we really just want that experience. We have enough friends of the program that we don't need more friends. We really don't. Okay? So yeah, 300, and we have a Fearow next, which I hate. Not as much as Dodrio, but I don't like Fearow. But it is really nice that Dan finally has a frickin' electric attack. Just that anyone has one. So that's what I was thinking of with Dan. He doesn't learn Thunder till way later on, but I was thinking of Nickman, who was the one who like didn't learn an electric attack at all, which is just frickin' ridiculous. So at this point, I'll keep Kevin in the front. Is this a secret path? PP up. I was thinking, why would they put this here if there was nothing? And we can fish in this. Wait, no, we can't fish because we already technically got an encounter here. I was trying to be cheeky with the fishing. I guess we'll battle you from here. Do you want to Pokemon with me? Is that a little typo? Was that a little typo? Because that does not make sense. It's not a verb, it's a noun. It's a noun. Clefairy, I think, or at least I'm hoping, should be decent experience. We will soon find out. And we will see the legit minimize. Still pretty funny that this game does that. I would start firing off wing attacks, but I would rather just land a big fly first. So we're flying up, dodging the slaps, and missing again because, ooh, I feel like this is going to get annoying real quick. Let's go to wing attacks. What's that doing? Diddly. Yeah, we're going to switch out. We're going to switch out to... Let's get him in there. Let's get him in there. Oh, boy, that's a good-looking sprite. Like, as much as I made fun of Pinhead Larry, that is a good-looking sprite right there. So, oh yeah, you're not escaping scotch-free on that one. So, Kevin actually getting a level from that 210, and Austin getting some nice experience as well. We might as well put someone else in who, you know, needs the experience a little more. So we will have Cornus Boy here. Let's try Horn Drill. We do not connect. Can someone give me the stats in that, please? Can the stat department please pull me Horn Drill's percentage? Because I think it's about 10 right now. If I had to guess, I would guess about 10%. It seems like of the 5 PP in the slot, we'll hit it once every 2 times through. But It's over already. Yes, it is. Thanks for 2 grand, my dear. And we'll put Cornice Boy right in the front. So we need to get down. We need to get down south. So we'll hang a right. We'll hang a down. We'll hang a right. And this lady says, wow, your badges are too cool. Well, thank you very much. We did earn some of those the hard way. Shout out Misty. I believe that was the only casualty in the gym. Brock was probably the second hardest. Do not love that matchup. So let's go to Dan, because I don't love that matchup. I would say Brock was the second hardest gym with the bide strategy, and of course Werner's made it look easy, but I think mentally we had to prepare quite a bit for that one. Oh, we're getting a level up anyways. And Lieutenant Surge and Erica were fairly uneventful. I definitely did not read what that was. It's Poliwag, okay. Probably would have kept Dan in, but this is a decent matchup anyways. This is a decent matchup. Blow your bubbles. Blow your bubbles. And we'll OHKO you. Okay. Send you right home. Not enough. $600. So, yeah, we really haven't had the most riveting of gym battles in a while. But at least the team is growing levels slowly and steadily. And does that count as a new encounter? I don't think so. I don't know. Are we in a different route connected, or are we in the same route? I'd have to consult a map. I would have to consult a map, because I don't really think the town map shows you that. It really just shows you the cities. But we should have no problem taking down this Sergio fan, this Sergio cosplay right here. It did growl us, but still OHKO. So Joe Benny just throwing his bulk around. I think this will be no problem for this Werner's fan as well. Despite the growl, I think this should be a one-hit KO, because our boy is swimming in the saturated fat. He is saturated in the fat. We'll leave him in the front. Continue along here. That was kind of glitchy. So I believe this bridge will continue up to Lavender Town. Where does the other side hook us up? I don't know. But there's plenty of trainers there, and are you kidding me? Oh, this is kind of frustrating. I'm just gonna like... Yeah, I'm gonna use the button. Because it's just like... What's even the point of, you know, making this last when we're really just in it for the gains? Am I right, my friend? Am I right? There we go. Hit the wrong button there, but we got it done. Our boy's at 32. So let's continue. What's up, my friend? My bird Pokemon want to scrap. Okay. I'll tell you what about scrapping with bird Pokemon. He has a Pidgey to start, level 29. Everstone Pidgey. Are we still going to... Yep, we're still going to OHKO it. Might as well use the last headbutt here. Didn't do the trick, but we'll use a Skull Bash now. So I know I'm getting impatient. I'm using the speed up button. That's not aesthetically pleasing, but I just was not a fan of what I was seeing. Do we need to charge up again? Ugh, that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. We could be here for hours if we didn't hit that one. So that will be the end of that Pidgeotto. This bird keeper says my bird combo lost. Yes, you did. But we will take your money and wrap this one up here. Thank you guys for watching, hanging with us in another grindy episode. I really appreciate it. Next one's probably going to be kind of similar, but I'm going to try to crank these out over the weekend so we can get ready and bolstered for the Fuchsia City Gym. But hype in the chat for the Charizard, the new Austin in his final form. I actually didn't blow it, and I got him there without a death, so F's in the chat, please. But with that, I'm going to get the heck out of here. GameSLAM, signing off.